Hi everyone, I'm here to tell you a story of a balloon man who decided to go and then sell balloons on a particular Sunday. And he was selling balloons on a beach. He had a very peculiar way of advertising himself on the seashore. Every 1 hour, he would send up one balloon of a different color. And as the balloon is hoisted up with the string in his hand, that would become an advertisement for all the children on the beach to watch him. And then they would pester their parents to go and then buy the balloon. So that way he made a lot of business. And towards the evening, as he was winding up his shop and then he was moving out, he feels a tug on his shirt as he bends down. And he looks around to find a very cute boy, young boy, who was looking at him. And then the boy asks him, "Uncle, I have a question of you." The uncle is amused. And then the balloon man sits down and then says, "What is it?" He says, "My question is, I've seen you send up balloons of different colors. The first one was white, then green, then blue, red," he goes on. And then he asks this question, "If you send up a black balloon, would it also go up?" The salesman feels a lot of affection, but the boy takes him closer, hugs him and says, "Surely it would go up, my boy, it would go up. Because what makes the balloon go up is not what is outside as a color of the balloon, but what is inside the balloon, which is the air filling it up." This story is very symbolic of what we do and how we look at ourselves in life, my friends. My dear friends, my name is Kota Sivakumar, and I intend to be of some assistance and then respond to the kind of situation that we are all faced in right now. Wherever we see during this COVID-19, the pandemic situation, we see people very disappointed. Some of them are devastated because of the kind of happenings that happen in their lives. Someone lost their near ones, someone lost their money, and so on. And there is a despair, depression everywhere we see. So what is that we can do in these situations is what I try to capture here. I'm going to try and then bring in front of you a few videos which are going to perhaps give us an insight about what we should be doing. And the story that I started with is exactly what I want to tell as my first point, that we need to have that attitude within us, which is like the air that fills up the balloon, which is what actually sends the balloon up. The situation is like the color of the balloon outside. It could be black, it could be white, it could be gray, it could be anything. But when the air is filling it up, it always goes up. So whatever might be a situation, when we depend upon the attitude, which is the inside thing, we are always going to fly high. And the second thing is that we need to be a little bold in the situation. We need to be calm, and then we need to be a little responsive to the situation. That is the second aspect for us to see today. And the third one is we need to be confident in ourselves. Like somebody said, God has so much of faith in us and He's so confident of us that any situation that He gives us only because He's confident that we can deal with the situation. But sometimes we don't seem to be having that level of confidence in ourselves. Now we need to be confident, and then believe me, this is going to be a passing phase. Bright days are yet to come, friends, and then we are going to have a golden future. Each of you is going to have a golden future. Don't put yourself in depression, despair, forgetting that you are the candidate for that future. Don't mess up your psychology and then your life right now, so that you won't be able to use that or help that future that is coming up. So the ABC of today's talk as tips are: A is be aware and carry the attitude and depend on that. B is be bold in the situation. And the C is have the confidence and courage that you are going to go through this easily. So with this ABC for the day, I'm going to promise that I'll come back from the next video and then give you about 4 important techniques, amongst which there are again further tips on how to go through the situation with a lot of calm and poise. Before I leave, friends, I want to let you know that take all the precautions that are required for the day. Use your mask wherever you go. Sanitize yourself from time to time, and ensure that you maintain the social distance and be positive. Always be positive, and if possible, pass on the positivity to some others. So I'll see you again very soon in a different video. Till then, I would say goodbye.